Hello and welcome back. Nikki here, and today I have a quick and easy card for you. I'm going to show you how to make a wintry background with the Stress Resist Spray and Nuvo glitter. Now I'm going to use this particular die cut for my sentiment. I've already got it cut out. I used Craft Perfect cardstock in Arctic Blue and Sugar Crystal. Now to make sure I don't lose these right off the bat, the first thing I'm going to do is adhere the sentiment onto the background. This die is really cool because it comes with both pieces and they fit perfectly together and it looks really great. I'm using a Deluxe adhesive to stick it on. And what I like about this adhesive is that it's not so tacky that it gets all over your fingers, but it's just enough that you've got a little bit of play when you're sticking together your die cuts, so you can move them around and get them perfectly in place. I'm going to set that aside to dry, and we're going to start on the background. Now you can use any type of snowflake stamps that you have in your stash. I'm going to go ahead and use these. They're from Simon Says Stamp, and it is the Holiday Envelope Sentiment Set. So I picked it because it has 3 different sizes of snowflake, and that's what I wanted to make my background. To stamp them, I'm going to use Polar Ice Nuvo Hybrid ink. It's a really nice light aqua color, and it matches my cardstock. I don't have any particular plan with how I'm going to stamp these snowflakes. I'm just going to let it tell me where it wants to go, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to fit them together a little bit as I'm putting them down. I'm going to do 3 of the large snowflakes, and then I'm going to see what I need to fill in. But I'm just going to make a focal point in the top portion of my card. Of course, you could do the entire card front if you'd like. That would be just as beautiful. But I'm just going to stick to this one focal point. In order to figure out where I put the smaller snowflakes, I'm just going to lay my sentiment in place where I'm going to end up putting it, and I'm just going to stamp around it. I only put down 2 of the medium-sized snowflakes. I normally would do 3 for the sake of balance, but it didn't really need it, and I could just go ahead and fill in all the smaller spots with a tiny snowflake. And of course, we're going to be adding some more things to this, so it'll end up being quite a full little section there. I ended up stamping just 5 of the smaller snowflakes. That's all I needed to make a circular design. I'm going to be using this glitter. It is the Pure Sheen glitter in Snowstorm, and it comes in the Let It Snow 4-pack. Instead of using regular glue or stamp pad to put this glitter on, I'm going to use Distress Resist Spray. It's actually a pretty good glue. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a box here from the side, because you really don't want to spray this straight on your craft mat because it does have a texture and it's kind of hard to get off. I'm going to go ahead and hit it right in the center there just 2 or 3 times. Excuse my fingers, the pump was clogged. And while it's still wet, I'm going to grab the glitter and quickly cover it with a nice even coating. I don't want to use too much because I want to still see the texture from the Distress Resist Spray. But you can see there, it looks really frosty. That's exactly what I wanted. Needed to add a little bit more in the top right corner. I missed a spot. Just need to add a little bit more glitter right there to even it all out. Then you can just tap it off and set it aside to dry. It doesn't take very long. And what you end up with is a really nice frosted snowy look. I still have one more thing that I want to add to this background. It is the Nuvo Crystal Glaze in clear. I thought it would look nice with some clear glossy spots. And to figure out where I want to put those, I'm going to lay the sentiment back down again, just as I did when I was stamping the snowflakes. And there's no method to my madness with this either. I just put them where I thought they looked good. I just made sure that I did it evenly all around the sentiment, and I used different size drops. I tried not to make them too big either, and I think in total it took about 15 minutes for everything to set up. Then I took my little sweepy brush and I brushed over it to make sure I got off most of the loose glitter, because nobody wants that stuff shedding all over the place. And then I'm going to adhere my sentiment. To do this, I'm going to use some foam squares. I'll remove all the release papers, and then I will lay it down right in the center of my focal point and have it all popped up on top of the card. I will mat this in a 5.5 by 4.25 piece of the same light blue cardstock that I used to cut the background portion of the sentiment die. Then all's left to do is adhere it to an A2 size card base, and there you have it. That's the card for today. Supplies are listed in the comments below. I would love it if you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more crafty goodness, and thanks for watching.